So, just like in Breath of the Wild, when you place a mark on your map and then look through the Sheikah Slate, we have sort of a beacon here that we can look at to guide us forward. Now we get to fight our first Bokoblins. There we go. Whew, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey bud, I am Gorko the Goron. I am researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky, or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? Ah, sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you had better brace yourself, because I'm about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on this sky island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Up there everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness, well, except for that Groose guy, of course. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. This Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it is filled with wonders we do not have here. The buildings are all made of gold. An endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. Pretty sure that's not quite true. The trees are heavy with plump fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather. Oh, the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold. No chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong. It is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you? Sure. Good to hear, bud. I am completely obsessed with this place. I cannot get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I will need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I will give you the latest info. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? So I do want to examine this to get it on my map. And as you can see, you can go to the sky at any time from these statues, so you're not stuck down here. Goro, What was that? The statue just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I have got to know. Well, that's kind of a long story, bud, so... Anyway, before I continue on, I want to talk about the bokoblins that we just fought. So, I didn't really have a chance to explain it in the middle of the battle, but the way you defeat them is, wherever their sword is not blocking them, you have to kind of slice in that direction. And if you don't, your sword will kind of get blocked by theirs, and so I actually find that to be really fun. I find that it makes the fight more engaging than just mashing B like in older games. So I just wanted to explain that before continuing on. But also, we want to go up here, because then we can go activate the first statue we found and create a shortcut back here. Uh-oh. There we go. So now we can examine this one. And it should be on our map. I actually don't remember how to open the map. Let's see. Wow, I actually don't remember where the map is in this game. Oops. That's not it. That's weird. I actually, in the Wii version, I know how to do it, but I don't even remember how to open your map on here. Well, anyway. Theoretically, that point is marked on our map. And we have 2 potions, so I'm not too worried about taking a hit from those guys. Anyway, just want to double check, see if there's anything good back here. Okay, this will be good later. We can't catch the bugs yet, but later that might be worth revisiting. But it looks like that's about it, so we'll just move on. Master, now that you have accessed the stone statue, you can return to the sky at will. Furthermore, by using a certain amiibo figure, I love that Fi just knows what an amiibo is. You can return to the sky from anywhere on the surface and come back where you left. Please call me anytime you would like to use an amiibo. You can also enable or disable amiibo usage from the options. So honestly, with stuff like that where it references the real world, I feel like it would be better to just have like a pop-up text instead of giving it to a character, because then it's like, do these characters know what an amiibo actually is? But anyway, we made it to our beacon and we can head into the forest. Master, you have entered Faron Woods. Yeah, I can see that, Fi. But hey, we get some lit music now. I recently did a top 15 Zelda songs video on my main channel, and this was like number 6 or something. The plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in the area. I recommend you continue to use your dowsing ability to search for her. But yeah, I love this music. I think it's really nice music, just pleasant, happy. I've always loved the Faron Woods in this game. So there we go, we want to examine this statue. How do I open my map? That's frustrating me. I can't believe I forgot. No, it's not that. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Oh, there we go. You press minus to get it. So yeah, we do have those marked, thankfully. So all you have to do is press A. You don't actually have to save. If you just press A to examine them, they'll appear on your map. So that is pretty useful. And anyway, if we search for Zelda with our dousing here. Looks like she's somewhere that way. So on we go. You want to watch out for those things because they'll explode after a while. Also, if you cut these trees at the glowing spot, a rupee will come out, so I'll show it off. And then I think if you do it consecutively without messing up, you'll start to get like bigger and bigger rupees. So that's a helpful way to make money. There we go, not too bad. Huh? It's gone quiet. Now there's a green one. I didn't even know they came in green. Don't hurt me. Okay, I think originally Fi popped up there, so I'm glad she doesn't this time. They did fix some of her annoying pop-up moments. So basically at this part is you kind of follow this guy around and he'll hide behind the mushrooms, and if you just kind of poke him through the mushroom he'll run to the next one. That's basically what Fi was trying to tell us, but I have played this before so there's no need. It spotted me again. Huh? You don't want to eat me? And come to think of it, why did you fight off all those red monsters? I'm Maki. I'm a Kikwi. You seem okay even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. That's weird. A little while ago I ran into another funny animal like you, but that one was a girl. I don't know who she was, but she seemed to be in big trouble when I saw her. She a friend of yours? A pack of those mean red guys were after her, but she escaped with the Kikwi elder. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. I have marked the position of the Kikwi known as Maki. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikwi most likely produces a false positive dowsing reaction due to previous direct contact with Zelda. Using this hypothesis, I theorize there is an 85% chance that the Kikwi Elder will also generate a dowsing reaction. I propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. You really spooked me. You keep some very strange company, friend. It sounds like you're set on finding this friend and the Elder. If you're heading that way anyway, would you mind telling our Elder that I'm safe? Cheer up, I bet your friend is safe with our Elder. So now, if we use our dowsing, we can be pointed in the direction of the Elder. So we want to go after him next. Also, over here we have some rocks, where if you strike them you get a very satisfying sound. So later on we're going to want to remember this spot, because we do want to come back later for this. In fact, I'm going to set a beacon to remind myself actually. There we go. So hopefully that should be, yep, right there, so I can remember to come back, because we do want to get what's behind there, but we can't yet. So this is tricky. We're going to have to run past this guy. There we go. And then if you pick this up, so again, Breath of the Wild, or sorry, Skyward Sword kind of did this before Breath of the Wild. But you can actually roll rocks down on enemies to hurt them, which is pretty cool. And then one thing that's handy, you can use Skyward Strikes to cut down grass. So you can get it all in one go and reveal just a ton of goodies hiding in there. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. They're actually kind of tough sometimes, like they can change direction really fast. But to be honest, I actually appreciate the added difficulty. And then that's how you take care of those guys. Those are the Octoroks of this game. You just do a shield bash when they shoot at you and it sends their ammo right back at them. So people say there's not any exploration in Skyward Sword, but as you can see, that's not quite true. Like, we are looking around, kind of finding some things off the beaten path here. It's not nearly as open-ended as Breath of the Wild, but I'm actually perfectly okay with that. So we can see the elders right up there. So now we just have to find a way up. Here we have an amber relic. So there are a ton of these throughout the game. They will be pretty useful later on, actually. We can upgrade materials with them. So if you see one of those, it is a good idea to collect it. Then another thing, if I remember correctly, if you press forward and A and then swing your sword, I think you can do a jump attack. Yep, there you go. So that's helpful for getting some of these high up fruits a little bit earlier than the game intended. And then there's the elder over there, but again, just looking around a little bit while I'm at it. I don't know if you get anything from rolling into this tree, but I kind of want to try. Nope. Ooh, and here we get a nice view of the forest, and we refill our heart while we're at it, so that's nice. Now, one thing I will say about shield bashing in this game is that the timing is way more generous than in Breath of the Wild. But I actually kind of prefer how tight it is in Breath of the Wild, because it makes it much more satisfying to actually pull off a shield bash. But in this game, the timing for the shield bash is actually very, very generous, which might be helpful to some people. So we have a very chunky boy here, Butcha, or Buka, I have no idea how to say it actually. I'll just say Butcha. I am Butcha, the Kikwi elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage. You are clearly a master woodsman. Yeah, about that. What? You say you've met some of my people? So Maki is safe, eh? Ah, but the monsters, they are still lurking in the forest. I don't dare leave this spot. I'm surprised this guy can leave this spot. And you're looking for one of your lost people as well? Yes. At one point during the monster panic here, I did speak with a blonde girl of your kind. But now is not the time for such talk. The forest is full of monsters, and I am worried about my missing tribe. The shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. 3 Kikwis are still unaccounted for. Could I ask you to search for them and make sure they are safe? I am worried sick for my fellow Kikwis. If you could calm my fears, I might be able to remember more about where the girl you seek went off to. Yeah, that's a convenient excuse. Learning that Zelda is no longer with the Kikwi Elder is an unfortunate setback, but he may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculate an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikwis for the Elder. To expedite your search for these forest-dwelling creatures, I have added Kikwis as a dowsing option. Do you need me to explain? No thanks. So we can now search for Kikwis, just like Fi explained to us. And we're gonna basically go on a quest to find them. So I know the first few episodes of this LP were filled with mostly dialogue and such, but this is where the game starts to pick up the pace a little more. Ah, no, I was trying to grab the fairy in my bottle. Dang, I got too close. Oh well. But as you can see, the revitalizing potion at least restored my shield, so that's good. Now, okay, this is actually kind of tricky. So you want to hold your Joy-Con upright when doing this part. You don't want to hold it flat, and that makes it a lot easier to keep your balance. And if you get one of these things on you, just try to shake it off. Oh no. I will be right back. Alright, let's try this again. I have to admit, I don't think that's ever actually happened to me before, so clearly my Skyward Sword skills are a bit rusty. But it looks like the other ones actually got shaken off along with that, so that's good. And now we've got another mean Bokoblin here, tormenting the poor Kikwi. So this guy's the leader, but I don't know if defeating him first does anything. Nope, we still gotta go after the other guys. There we go. A spin attack is pretty useful if you're struggling to get through their defenses. Spin attack usually gets through a bit better. And then you can shake both Joy-Cons to do a finishing blow. So this is kind of a puzzle, which Fi is trying to spoil for us, but basically, if you roll into the tree, you can knock him down. Ouch, that was effective. Anyway, thanks to you I'm saved. Really? The Elder was worried about me? Well, I'm glad to hear he's safe. My name's Lopsa. If you see the Elder, can you please tell him where I am? My legs are still shaking. So that's the first of the missing Kikwis here. I'm gonna refill my hearts. Those Bokoblins took more hearts from me than I expected, to be honest. I used to be like super good at this game back in the day. Like I used to be like really good at the bosses and everything, but now I appear to be struggling a little bit more. But yeah, see, by chopping, okay, so I think it's actually based on the height of the tree. I think that determines how many rupees you get from that. But basically just do some nice horizontal slashes and you'll get the rupees. There we go. And make sure you push this down while you're here so you can get back more easily. Just makes traversing the forest a bit more convenient. So now there's a few different ways we can go, but if we douse, looks like our next target is that way. Hey, why is the... oh, that's why. I was like, why is the enemy music playing? Those guys can be pretty annoying, actually. We'll just avoid them for now. There's an easier way to take them down later. Then once you get over here, you want to come up this way. So this part's cool. You actually have to hop over to this side. So you just shake the Joy-Con while climbing left and he'll hop over that way. Then with the Skyward Strike, we can easily clear out the grass. Oh, I think we have to get all of it though. So after we mow the lawn, this guy should stop moving around, I think. Maybe? There we go. I've been discovered, and here I thought I had a good hiding place. I'm Erla. You won't find another Kikwi in these woods that's half as good at hiding as I am, except the Elder, of course. Yeah, the Elder kind of stood out like a sore thumb, so... But yeah, it looks like we got... Oh wait, did we get him on our map? Yeah, you only have to talk to him the once, so that's good. I have to check a notification real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Man, they're giving us a ton of rupees. Like, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that at all this playthrough. And let's see, is there a Kikwi right here? No, just some Bokoblins. But if we head that way, we should be on the right track. Be ready, because that guy's waiting to ambush us. He can take you unawares for sure. Ooh, wow, another 20 rupee. That's crazy. I forgot how much this game throws money at you. In Breath of the Wild, it's way harder. Like, you don't get rupees just lying around like this, which I'll actually give Breath of the Wild the point for that one. I do prefer that it's harder to get rupees in that game. Makes them count a bit more. But anyway, this one is actually the hardest to find, I think. You have to go down this hole. And then turn around and go back this way. And then here he is. Pretty sure this one actually gave me some trouble my first time playing. Don't eat me, I taste terrible. Let me go. Huh? The Elder was worried about me? I'm glad to hear he's safe. I'm Ulo. If you meet the Elder, tell him I'm here. I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay here a while longer and wait for those monsters to go away. I am not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I suggest you go speak with the Kikwi Elder. What was that just now? Don't scare me like that. I love how they're all scared of Fi, because, like, I mean, honestly, who wouldn't be? But anyway, oops. Now we want to head back to the Elder. And thankfully, we created a shortcut somewhere around here, or did I forget to do that? I think I might have actually forgotten. Yep, there's one up there that I should have gotten but forgot to, so I'll just cut to when I get there. Wow, okay, it was literally right behind me and I completely missed it. That's actually shameful. But then it looks like there was another one also. Ooh, an amber relic, nice. Yeah, there's another one of those shortcuts around here somewhere, because I saw it on my way back here. I just don't remember where exactly. Oh, and while I'm at it, I just remembered another thing too. So over here we can actually get our very first piece of heart. So see, like if I had gone straight back to the Elder, I would have missed this. But so it really does pay to explore in this game. There is some exploration, so don't listen to the people who say it's completely linear. So again, if Breath of the Wild is the only Zelda game you've played, you might not know what a piece of heart is. It's basically like a shrine orb, where if you get 4, you can add a heart container to your life. And you usually get them as a reward for side quests and stuff like that, or for going out of your way to look around. Alright, we are back at the Elder. So all my fellow Kikwis are well, and they want me to stop worrying? Aha, excellent. They know me too well. You have a real talent for finding whatever is missing. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. Yeah, sure. Sure you did. That young girl, Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple deep within these woods. I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. That would have been a funny cutscene, actually, seeing Zelda vault over this dude's belly. I think she headed down that way toward the temple, but be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. Oh, I almost forgot. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikwis, I will give you a precious Kikwi heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now. Pardon me a moment. That could have been bad. But now we're about to get our very first item. So with the slingshot we can shoot pellets at things, and that's going to help us in a variety of ways. But I'm going to call the episode here, and so thank you guys so much for joining me for today's episode, and I hope to see you in the next one.